Hi! So, the next installment in our little Onshape tutorial series, we're going to talk about features today. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new document. I'm just going to call it tutorial 2 here in Onshape. It's going to load that workspace up. Okay, so we've already learned how to create a sketch, so I'm going to go through that part pretty quickly. I created a sketch on an existing plane. I'll view normal to that plane, and previously we used lines to create the square. I'm inferring. You can see I'm inferring that this is vertical. And here I'll infer that it's also horizontal with the origin and finish it out there. That way I can save myself a little bit of time. Hit escape. Then I'm going to go up here to the dimension tool and make this, let's make it 3 by 2. Okay. And click on that again to get rid of it. I'm going to right click and drag to rotate this a little bit so I can see it better. Alright, so now I have a fully defined sketch similar to what we had last time. Now what I want to do is take this sketch, this closed profile, and extrude it. So I'm going to click on the extrude button here. And you can see it's already giving us a preview that has this solid geometry, and I can pull this out, which will dynamically make that longer, or I can tell it specifically I want this to be, I want to make it 6 inches long. Okay, now this is our first feature, so we can't make it something that would remove or add or intersect with geometry because there isn't any other geometry here. So it's going to default here to new, and it's going to use sketch 1, which we just made. This is called the end condition, and we'll go through what some of these are. But basically, for this first time, we need to make it blind. In other words, it doesn't care what it goes forward into or out of. It's just going to move from that plane 6 inches blindly out. We can change the direction of this by flipping this around. So if we wanted to extrude the other direction, we could do that. But I think this is just what we need for the moment. So I'll hit the check mark, and there we go. All right, now we have a piece of geometry, and we can actually double click on it to modify dimensions. Maybe I want to make this 4 now. So I'm going to go in here and double click on it, make it 4, and hit check. And now we have a 4 by whatever the other dimensions were. So that's a real basic extrude feature, and I'll do just one more simple one so that you can see what a remove geometry thing is. Now we have other places that we can start sketches on. So I'm going to click on this top face, click on sketch. So now it starts to sketch up here. And I'm going to right click and go view normal to sketch plane. So it rotates us around. And I'm just going to put a circle sketch on here. I'm not going to fully define it. It's good. It's always good practice to fully define it. I will. I'm going to say that it's a 1.5 inch circle, and it is 1 inch from that side. Center is 1 inch from that side. Okay. Now I'm going to take this, and I have a few options. So I can make it, I can add something new, which would make like a little boss thing sticking out. But in this case, I'm going to remove material, and I'll rotate around so you can see the preview. So it's going to cut this hole. So if I hit the check mark, it's going to go in 1 inch. You can see it cut a hole in it 1 inch deep. But I actually want to cut it all the way out. So no matter how this changes dimensions, I want to cut it through everything. So I'm going to go back over here to Extrude 2, edit it. So I right-clicked on it and clicked on Edit. And instead of making it blind, I'm going to make the end condition through all. And that's going to go as far as it needs to go to cut. And there we go. There's a block with a hole in it. That's a good first set. Now we have 2 sketches and 2 features. We're well on our way to creating something interesting. Alright, stay tuned and we'll keep these coming. Thanks for watching.